5 lines are what we call a staff, and the spaces in between those lines are just as important as the lines themselves. The notes are represented by circles on this staff. The staff is much like lined paper that you can write everyday English on, except we write notes. The musical alphabet which we'll be using has 7 main natural note names, being A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Essentially, all of music is cycling through these 7 pitches, which we will talk about more in a moment. For now, back to the staff. As I mentioned, there are 5 lines and 5 spaces, but there's one more important component to tell us which notes go where. You'll notice 2 interesting symbols at the beginning of each staff. These are called clefs. Mainly, we will be dealing with a treble clef and a bass clef. And in general, the notes written on the treble clef are higher in pitch than those of the bass clef. Let's look first at the treble clef itself. And the first line. On the first line of the treble clef, if we draw a circle, that circle will represent the note E, as shown here. As we walk up the staff, we also walk up in pitch and go upwards through the alphabet. So if this circle on the first line is E, and we draw a circle after this one in the space above the line, that note will be F, because we've gone up 1 note. After this first space comes the second line. So if we draw a note on that second line, it will be a G, just as you see here. In the next space we have an A, and the line above that space a B, the space above that line a C, and then a D, E, and F. And thus you have all of the notes on the treble clef. Now obviously nobody really likes memory work, so we have some tricks we can use to remember where these notes go. If you notice the line notes, the first one is an E, the second is a G, the third is a B, the fourth is a D, and the last one is an F. And if we take these letters to make a sentence, it makes the sentence, "Every good boy deserves fun." With regards to space notes, the first one is an F, the second one is an A, the third one is a C, and the fourth and last one is an E, which makes the word face. This way you can easily remember where the notes go on the treble clef. The other clef I mentioned was the bass clef.